Hey, today I'm talking about the new Pixar film Inside Out 2. This stars mostly the same cast from the last film, plus Maya Hawke and Io Adebri. And the basic premise is Riley is now a teenager, and everyone knows what comes with teenagers is even more complex emotions. I definitely enjoyed this film for sure. Maya Hawke is fantastic as Anxiety. She was a great personification of that vibe, and she's just a delight to be around as well. I really loved her chemistry with Io. I feel like my biggest takeaway from this film is that I need a Maya and Io buddy film. That would just be so delightful and so fun and so much heart. Also, I really love Ennui. I just like that French actress a lot, but also they were just like a good fun vibe. I do like a lot of places they went to, in particular like they showed a panic attack really well. This movie got great reviews, both critically and by audiences, and I can definitely understand a lot of that, but there are a couple things that just kind of stood out to me that gave me pause. I ended up putting this in the quite like, so it's a 4 out of 5 for me. The first thing is something I thought was going to kind of annoy me if they ever brought in more emotions, and that is that it doesn't feel like these guys are all that different from the ones we already had. For instance, Anxiety is just fear. Like, it's been a long time since I've watched the first one, but I feel like Bill Hader's fear was just super anxious in the first movie, and that was just his vibe the entire time. And since he can't be anxious in this one because there's already someone named Anxiety, he just doesn't really do anything. And then on top of that, after she bottled up her emotions and then the emotions break out, it dawned on me, I'm like, oh, this now just feels like we're doing the first movie again, where it's some of the emotions are outside the command center, things go crazy in the command center as those emotions are dealing with that, and then the other emotions go on a wacky adventure. All the while, Joy needs to learn that more complex emotions are good. There is a little bit more to it than just that. Looking at other people's thoughts, it clearly hasn't bothered other people as much as it did me. I didn't really knock it down that much. Like I said, it's a quite like, so it's basically a 4 out of 5 for me. It was definitely an enjoyable experience. But I don't know, I feel like it was kind of one of those films we didn't really need a sequel, and I don't really know if it really did enough to really justify its existence. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I'd say go for it. It's a nice fun time. It exists, and it's okay to enjoy this thing that exists. But I don't know if we needed it, so it is what it is. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 17 in the quite like section. This is a total of 38 new movies so far this year.